Covey now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th and forever coming up. On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, here's Hurts. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We're at half. Okay, I guess none of you were in band or color guard in halftime. That's fine. We can skip over the halftime performances, though I was looking forward to them. The second half. Let's get it underway. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Plowing up the middle. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Coverage defensively by backup Parsons.
Running is Barkley. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throwing for Hurts. He's on the move. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles go up by 19.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, here's Dak. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Another throw for Prescott. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. Drive starts out with a first and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Completed left side to Smith. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Deron Bland. Throw on third down. Is finds Smith. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard.
They motion Dotson over left. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Second and 13. Able to get it to Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 5. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
We'll see what they come up with for third. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Hurts running the offense at max speed here.
That's good for another Eagles.
To throw it on first down. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
13 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First down.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Hurts now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles go up by 19. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Throwing on first is Prescott. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Dak now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Throwing again is Dak. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott now to throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Throw complete to Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working quickly here. Prescott here from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Hurts trying again on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles go up by 19. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. 1st down, here's Dak. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're set up at the 35 now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for an Eagles.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got it near the 10. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out now. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He wants a heater, go deep, middle. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now Dak to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles.
Tripping off grades and just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you less than money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbor's jumping up a pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Trump, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Philly's offense getting ready.
Estimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop him for a 2nd straight play. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Back at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for another Eagle.
Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back.
He's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
They'll run with Robinson.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good for an Eagles.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 38 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Daniels looking to throw.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football.
Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
Taking it about the 16.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Take over at the 29-yard line. They go play action. Daniels. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To the air goes Daniels. It's complete to Brown, right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the 1st. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had 1st-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Here's Daniels. Checks this one down to Robinson.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
To throw is Daniels.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And a dump off here. And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Now Daniels.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll look to throw again. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. At the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Daniels looking to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Daniels finding Ertz here on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
The final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On the option, here's Eckler. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To the right side and caught by center. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air goes Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand that you failed. And then your opponent goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. In motion left, that's Crowder.
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
In every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
9 yards that time.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Here's Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And quickly they get to the line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
They go play action with Hurts. Finding space at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. The Eagles on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Now Daniels. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Daniels.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Robinson up the middle.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Palmer, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9. Daniels going to throw for it. Quick slant to Brown. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Austin Eckler
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now
down 31-28. Less than 90 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. Back to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, Charles, I know you have.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Thumped up, Cinemax, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Park. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Takes out a one-stop. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's cut. Eckler. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Daniels off the play action. He throws a bullet deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Again, Daniels to the air. Rolling left, behind some. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. We got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it down close.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of.
His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
On first down, here's Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders go up 10-zip here in the first. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that, Kate, every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, here's Hurts. Philadelphia touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Josh Sweat making the stop.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Milton Williams making the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. First down throwing for Hurts. He's going to push one deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles need only one to take the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Play fake here. Daniels finds his target, Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And the Commanders will have a first. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 32, dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. This is ahead for about 5. Cooper to Jean with the stop. And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. 1 quarter down. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Third down give to Robinson, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Daniels now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 2nd down, Robinson escapes a defender. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hurts running the offense at max speed here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 32-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hurts throwing again. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Trying to work quickly now. A play fake now hurts to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Able to get it to Barkley. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Chased out to his right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Seibert's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. Oh, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this one, well, I think we all know it's going to be a tough one to watch again on film, but a lot to be learned from this showing here, right? He's been intercepted 4 times, and it's been real tough to get a good read on what the coverage has been doing to stop him. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Flush down now to his left. Offense working quickly. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Jeremy Chinn there on the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 15-yard line.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Complete out to the right side. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the 19. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Takes this in at the 25. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's good for an Eagles.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down for a loss. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Holding up, they're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up 3rd down.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's caught along the left sideline. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Daniels on 1st down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. On 1st down, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This is the end of the... He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motion man right is Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Scoring on this drive. I feel it.
Tight end going in motion here. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Cut by the open man. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Buys time, rolling. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, Daniels to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they face second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles with a 5-point lead. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. He'll throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Eagles get to it. He's at midfield. 30. Gets the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. It's good. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Now bottle him up as he gets the... Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Daniels now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Here he is to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got Smith. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Avoids the sack. And they bring him down around the 34. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 4th and 3, drive on the line. On 4th down, Hurts. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Looking to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a